In this video, I'm going to show you how you can improve your speaking skills in any language without actually having to talk to people. A lot of you are terrified of talking to people. A lot of you also don't have the chance to talk to native speakers. And the good news is that you can work on your speaking on your own as long as you've got internet access. Even without an internet access these days, if you've got a computer, you can do it. And it's actually much easier and, believe it or not, more effective than talking to native speakers. Talking to native speakers, conversation should be a reward, not the main method for learning. Yeah, you will learn if you talk to native speakers all day, but if you drill these exercises, if you practice your speaking on your own first, you'll do much better when you actually talk face to face with people. And um, also, you don't have to depend on anyone. You can just do it whenever you want. If you've got the time, you can do it. You don't have to meet people. You don't have to hire anyone to talk to them. You just have to go on the internet and speak. Yeah, this is how you do it. You take a topic, a situation, a type of interaction. You come up with it. I think it's a good idea to prepare a list. That's what I do in my course with my language islands. I've got a long list of situations, interactions, and conversation topics, and you choose the ones that you're likely to have and you prepare for them. Basically, this is about sports, conversation topic. Yeah. Do you like sports? Why? Why not? List of questions. Simply come and you try to answer them. So, do you like sports? Yes, I love sports. Uh, they they're fun to watch and also to play. The more you write, the better, by the way. How often do you exercise? I exercise almost every day. How often do you play sports? I don't play team sports, but I do jiu-jitsu 3 times a week, sometimes more. You get the idea. You play in sports as a child. So now we're learning to talk in the. You don't need to learn grammar. You don't need to study grammar. You need to learn it, but not study it. Yeah. I used to play football when I was a child. Soccer for Americans, by the way. European football. I used to, yeah. Solía jugar. So now you know that solía jugar is I used to play. You learn grammar this way as well. You learn grammar, vocabulary, and you practice your speaking. So first, take a topic and type as much as you can about it. Everything you would like to say. You can also imagine yourself in a situation and then i- imagine a whole conversation. Yeah, imagine you're in a bar talking to a stranger in the language, and you type everything that they say, you say. You can even use ChatGPT for this, but I recommend you use your own words. You can use ChatGPT for idea generation, but I recommend you type it with your own words because it's going to be a much more natural sounding, and B, you're going to remember it much easier if it's your own words, talking about your own experiences or about your own opinions. So you write as much as you can, and then you go to you create an Excel sheet, 2 columns, yeah, easy, and you start reading it aloud over and over again. Also, you create an audio file and you listen to it over and over again. TTS Maker or something like that works. So you listen to your own sentences, translate it over and over again, and you read them aloud again and again and again. And that's it. No, that's not it. There's one last thing you should do. You take the Excel sheet, you create Anki flashcards with it. You can import it to Anki, and then you get the. Or you can just do it from the. You can do it here as well, basically. Um, so you read it in English and you try to. Do you like sports? ¿Te gustan los deportes? Right. Yes, I love sports. Sí, me encantan los deportes. Quite right. How often do you exercise? Um, ¿Cómo? That's actually tricky to translate. Uh, yeah, because cada cuánto, yeah, cada cuánto te ejercitas. Yeah, that's a weird one. Sometimes this happens. Yeah, some things are not you can't translate them literally, or you simply can't think of anything. But you read a sentence in English, try to say it in the language, check, repeat it aloud correctly if you failed, next sentence, and you do it with all of them. And the next day, you review the previous ones, you listen to them, and you do it with another topic. Uh, you translate them, read them aloud, then translate them verbally, try to say them aloud without looking, and you do it over and over and over again. You could also, as a more advanced version of this, you could read the sentence, yeah, ¿qué deporte o actividad física es popular en tu país? And you try to answer it. En mi país el deporte más popular es el fútbol porque lo ve todo el mundo, blah, blah, blah. You answer it directly. This way you're going to make mistakes and you will not realize where the mistakes are. You won't be able to see your mistakes. Yeah, it's not like translating verbally and then checking. So translating verbally and checking is good for error correction. This reading the question and then trying to answer, improvising, that's perfect for fluency and your ability to think in the language and be able to respond quickly. Right, it will prepare you for conversation. Do this exercise 10-15 minutes a day, as long as you already have some basic knowledge of the language, and in a few weeks you'll be speaking pretty well about most topics.